today we're going to be doing a wreath with a baby girl theme. So I've had a bunch of requests for this, so we're going to do one today. This is a live, so I am going to be putting the taped version for y'all on YouTube. So if you hear me talking, that's why. I try to keep it at a minimum, and I tape over it so that you can get the best quality. So I'm going to pan down, and in just a minute we'll get started. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the curl poof method. So I'm just going to take these three and put them together like this. Okay, pull it out. I'm going to cut every 10 inches. So of course I've already had some cut. Let's see if I can get these lined up better. There we go. Alright. There we go. So we'll just cut every 10 inches. There we go. So since we're using 3 colors, there's going to be a lot left of each roll. So if you do this, you can make several wreaths with it. So what I plan to do is I'm going to use these same colors, and I'm going to make a breast cancer wreath. So I'll just save it, and I'll just do the same exact thing, doing these same cuts, and then I'll do a breast cancer wreath. Alright, so we're going to be using this pretty pink 15-inch work wreath. It already has the ties on it, the tinsel ties. Okay. And Mari's on here. If y'all have any questions, she's going to help answer until the end. And at the end, I will stay on and answer your questions. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is get all our ties opened up. And I can tell you I got, so I got the light pink and the bright pink at Craft Outlet, and then this basket weave came from Sims Pottery, but I have seen the wreath shop carry them as well. So most of my ribbon came from Craft Outlet as well. So once I have the ties on the bottom open, see one of our ribbons? That's our baby ribbon. It has a little baby on it. It's cute. So once I have the ties open, I'm going to take one of these bundles. Oh, I'm sorry, Bella. And I'm going to pull them apart. Like that. And then I'm just going to take it, and from the ends, loosely, I'm just going to roll it up. Like that. So you don't want it to be too tight, because then it makes it really difficult to get the middle open. So I just make about 4-inch rolls on each side. I want to make sure I have this opening at the bottom. I'm just going to go to my wreath and put it down. Tie it one time. You're going to go in each one of these ties twice. So then what you're going to do when you get those 2 ends down, one in each tie. So what you're doing is making a little area for your poof. See? So do it again. Just roll it loosely Well, we're going to be doing this a lot because we're going to do the whole wreath. So get your 4 inches, have your bottom open, open the tie back up for one of the curls, tie it back, go to the next tie and put it down. So you see what I'm doing? I'm alternating the colors. So I did the pink basket weave and then the brighter kind of fuchsia pink, and then we're going to do the light pink. Just makes it more fun. Okay. So once we have it rolled up, we open the last tie back up, put a second curl down, go to the next tie, and put the next curl down. And then pull out our poof. Like that. See, it's very easy. Alright. So we're just going to keep doing this exact same thing all the way around. I love doing this method because it's essentially 2 in 1. So you're going to end up with 2 curls in each tie on the bottom. And when we get to the top, we're going to do 2 layers. So you're going to end up with 4 in the top. Okay. So just pull it out again. See, if you were to roll it really tight, it would be very hard to get that poof open. So you don't want it to be real tight. Okay. And these are 3 different kinds of mesh too. I've had that question a lot. Can you use different kinds of mesh together? Absolutely. You sure can. So we'll get that bottom open. Alright. So I'm almost done with the bottom, and then we'll start on the top. So there's 10 ties on the bottom, so you want to do 10 on the bottom. And there are 8 ties on the top. You're going to do 2 rows on the top. Okay. This basket weave is really nice. It is really easy to work with. If you haven't tried it before, it's very nice. I like to work with it. It's easy to curl and it's easy to ruffle. Or sometimes people call it window pane, so you could call it either one. I think on the websites they call it basket weave. So there we go. We just do the same thing. Go in that tie. So you're going to have a poof in between every tie. And you're going to have 2 curls. There we go. All right. So one more and then we can start on the top. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, Ross. Hey, sweetie.
Hello.
How are you?
Um,
You can sit down with Bella.
okay.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay, so you see here, I have the light pink and I have the basket weave. So I'm just going to use this hot pink to do this last one on the bottom. Because you always end up kind of a little off because you're cutting an odd number to go in an even amount. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I can't see the chat.
It's right there.
Aw.
It just finally started scrolling. They're saying, how are you doing?
Good. I'm fine.
He's good, he's sad. His weekend's almost over.
Yeah.
They go so fast. Alright,
Really
so we've gotten the bottom done. You see how cute that is? I love this method. So now we'll start on the top. So don't worry about it. We're just going to do the same thing. Just roll it. Pinch it on the ends. Leave that bottom open. Now we're going to go to top. Whoop, I need to open my ties. Let me do that. I forgot to open the ties. Okay, now we can put it down. So you're just going to do the same process. Right? Alrighty. Just keep going. You see how they don't scroll very well?
Yeah.
Make sure I've got that bottom open. Now when you get to the top, you're going to end up with 4 curls in each row. And I'm going to show you why. So you see right here we have 2 on. You see how it's still kind of, you can see the frame in here. So you really need that 3rd row to cover up your frame. Okay. Alright, so we'll just keep going. Hey Ross.
Yeah?
A couple of ribbons dropped down over there. Will you get them? They have baby written on them.
Sure.
Do you see it?
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you, buddy.
Alright. Bye.
Alright, bye, baby. Alright, he's off to play his game. So we've got our little roll. Just keep going. Okay. If you get frays, you can just cut them off as you're going along. You shouldn't have a ton of fray with this, but it's mesh, it will fray some. Okay. See how nice that rolls? That rolls so nice. I love this stuff. Okay. So we're almost done with the first row, and then we're going to come back and do a second row the same way. Might be able. Okay, it looks like 2 more. So I'm going to put the basket here so I don't end up putting 2 baskets together. Can you see how that has the color? Of this bright fuchsia pink. I know it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but they go together very well. There we go. All right, last one, and then we're going to do our second row. Okay. Alright, so see there's 2 rows. So you see how you can still see that frame? So that's why we're doing that second row. So you're just going to do the same thing. You just take your mesh, just start with any color you feel like. It's not really going to matter. And this time what you're going to do is you're going to take and roll it. Like this. Get your opening there. You're going to go back to your wreath, push this one down, open that tie back up, put this one on. Open it up, and then you have 3 rows. See? It really helps. Just fill it in some more. And makes it so you don't have your frame showing through. So, put it down. Right on top of the last one. So, and you see what's going to happen is this row is going to start going towards the middle, and this one goes towards the bottom. Whoops, I knocked my mesh off. I think we kind of need that stuff. Haha. Alright. So I'll just keep going. And you can get lost when you're up here, so if you have trouble, if you will count the number of curls you have, it'll tell you if you've gone through that tie or not. Because you're putting a second layer on. There we go. Like that. So this actually goes pretty fast as wreaths go. Okay. You see how much fuller it looks over here where we have that extra layer on? Oh, let's switch this out. My puppy is sagged out. Okay. And just so you know, this fuchsia pink is the metallic. This light pink is just regular Deco mesh, probably what you would call the value mesh. And then this one is the Basketweave. So, when you're going, if you're going to go look for any of these, that's what you would be looking for. Okay. This is actually pretty easy to work with. It doesn't fray like some of the other mesh that I've worked with. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, I have my scissors that time. Okay. So we're getting there. Got my opening there. Whoop. There's 2 basket weaves there. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and put it down. It's just impossible to not have some overlap because you're using an odd number and an even number wreath. Besides, I like the basket weave the best. So I'd rather have more of that on there. Alright, let's see. Yep, we have one. One more. One more. Let's do... No, actually, that one's done. I think we finished them all, did we? Yeah. Yep. We got both levels on. Nope, we're missing one right here. Okay. I thought we were missing one because I should have one left, and I do. Okay. Okay, so we've gotten the basic part done. See, isn't that pretty? See all the different colors? I like that. Now I want to show you something real quick, something else you can do. A lot of people like to combine methods. And I've had this question a lot, so I want to show you this. So question being, can you do another method with this? And the answer is yes, you can. So we're going to cut 20 inches on this. Then we're going to cut it in half. This is that mesh that cuts in half very well. Okay. Now, let me show you what you can do. So you can take this and do a ruffle like that. And let's do it on one where it's really bright pink so we can see it. Okay, open it up. Put it down. And then fluff it out. So you see, you can do ruffle with the poof and the curl. It makes a really, really full wreath. But I've had this question a lot, and I thought I would show you a couple. So we'll put a couple on here just to kind of give it a little extra. There we go. Let's put one over here. There we go. You see? I really like this. This is that kind of, it's kind of mesh, but it's kind of tulle. I don't know. Comes from AC Moore. It's really cool. And it cuts really well. Alright, so now that we've gotten all of our layers on, the next thing we're going to do is ribbons. So I'm going to show you the ribbons I picked. So we've got this pink with the little pink polka dots. We have pink and white. Yellow with the little polka dots. And I'm going to show you why that works. We have this one that has blue, yellow, and pink. And we have our baby ribbon that has blue, yellow, and pink. So see, that yellow will really pop on that pink. So I cut all of my ribbon at 14 inches. Now I've got them back here. We'll do one ribbon. Okay. So we're not going to have a ton of yellow in there, but we're going to have a little, because it's really going to make it stand out. Okay. So what I do is I take my little piece of cardboard that's cut at 7 inches and I just wrap my ribbon around it like this. I have it notched at the top so I can see where to stop. And I just cut it off. And I can slide my scissors through here and cut it. And then we have 14 inches. Then I like to fold it over and just give it that nice little cut detail. It just looks nice. Makes it look finished. There we go. So you see how all these colors blend together? You see how they stand out on the wreath? So I'm planning to do something just like this with the breast cancer. Just to give you another idea, you can use these same colors. You could do spring with these colors. It's really just up to you. So I cut a whole bunch of these because it you know, puts everything together. So I'm just going to put 2 ribbons together, find the center, okay. You see how that yellow really just pops right off? It sure does. So we're going to go in each tie. So I have 36 ribbon streamers cut because I have 2 colors in each tie. And I just like to alternate them. And I just keep pulling them out front. Like that. See, isn't that cute? That little baby. Okay. So like that. Okay. I do cover the back of my wreath sometimes. At the end I'll show you. So I just keep putting these on. Pulling out the ribbons. Turn it around so you can see it a little better. Now, if you had a wreath that did not have the ties already, what you would want to do is pick a place, put your tie down, go over 3 to 4 inches, put another one, 3 to 4 inches, 3 to 4 inches. So if you don't use work wreaths, it's fine to use just regular wreaths and make your own. Okay. So we have, well, let's switch this out. We have one more on the bottom, and then we'll go to the top. Okay. Okay. See, there it is with the bottom ribbons on. All right, let's do the top ones. on the top, you can spread them out like this, or you can spread them out, pulling them all forward. It's really just up to you. It's okay either way. Okay. I am going to pull them around front, and mainly that's because we're going to be putting this in the center and it's going to spread out over a lot of the wreath, so just makes it a little easier. Okay. And once you get them in those ties, you can yank them pretty strongly. Let's cut a few more of this. So, this is why I cut the notch in the top, so I know where to stop. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what do you think of the yellow? You have to tell me what you think of the yellow. Do you like it, or is it too bold? This yellow ribbon came from Sim's Pottery. I have some in my Etsy shop if you want to go check. When I run out, I'll order some more, because none of the other places have it yet. It's the same thing with the pink. I think I have pink, purple, black, and yellow. And they all have the little dots. They also have green, but I haven't gotten that yet. Okay. So we have two more. Okay. Okay. Now, we've gotten the ribbons on. So what do you think? Now we have I wanted to add one more little detail. So I cut some of this baby at 24 inches, and we're going to do some of these. So what we're going to do, I went ahead and dovetailed the ends, and I'm going to fold it in half like this, and about, what is this, about 3 inches. I'm just going to make a little bow, like a little 3-inch bow. And then I'm going to open this tie back up. Let's do this one. And I'm going to put this down on top of this. Tie it back. And then I'm going to spread this out. So it makes a little bow. You see? Just a little extra something. So I'm going to do it like every other one. So about 3 inches. I'm just tying the little bow in, the little bubble, and then I just pull my ribbon tails apart like that and kind of pull this in the middle. There you go. So one here. Just an easy way to add a little something extra. Is that 3? Yeah. Okay. Now you could do it on every one, too. I just wanted to do like every other one. There we go. Make sure I can still see my other ribbons. Okay. Then we're going to cut the last one. Just going to take our ribbon, measure out 24 inches, and cut it off. I love the yellow too. Okay. Alright. And we'll do our last one. See, that just gives it a little bit extra. Alright, now, let's do the fun thing. Let's put the butt in. I like this. It's so cute. Okay, so like the other ones, it comes with the wires already attached. So you can just, look, it even has little pins on the little diaper. That's so cute. Okay. So I'm just going to open these up. So that I like to twist it right down near the bottom so that it won't tear this material. There we go. Alright, now we got it ready. So, we're just going to take this. I'm going to do my best to see if I can reach the frame. Let's see. Yes, I can. So all I'm doing is pulling it down. I'm pulling it down. See, here's my wire. And I'm just going to go around the frame. Like that. Okay. Here's one. So I'm going to go to the side with this one. Okay. Just wrap it around. Okay, now the other side. So here it is. And I just kind of peek back to make sure I'm not moving it. And I just tie it around the frame. Okay, here's the last one. So same thing. I'm just pulling it through. There we go. And tying it to the frame. So then I can shake it to make sure that it's in there good and that you can see everything. See how it fits in there perfectly? Oh, I like it. Then of course I have to fix my ribbons because they get messed up. Alright. Pull this Poof back out. So now we got our... So now, there's several things you could do at this point. You can leave it like it is. There are some little embellishments that you can get from Craft Outlet, or you can just go to the Dollar Tree and get some cute little stuff, like we can put a little, look at that, look at this one. And if you were making it for someone, you could put these on so that they could be taken off later and used by the baby. So, like I'll put this one here, little Mickey, Minnie. I'm just going to tie her down. Like that. Whoops, there we go. So you see? This little guy, I would probably just glue him down. And then you could put rattles on it. It is a baby wreath, so that would be a really cute thing to add. Let's add a little rattle. See how the colors work. Then I have a rattle like this. You can add pacifiers. And you could, it's endless. See, and I just run a little string right through the little holes in this. Then you can just tie it on. See, and I like to put it on a string like this so if they want to take it off. There we go. Alright. I think that's it. So there is a girl wreath. If you want to do the boy, you could just change out the colors. You could still use this same and this because these are neutral, so they have blue, pink, green, and yellow on them. Alright, so somebody asked about covering the back. So you can get these mats at different for different colors at the Dollar Tree. It's just a little round placemat. So when I cover the back, what I tend to do is I will put it over like this. Whoop, that's a black one. Take a zip tie, just go right through. It will poke through. It takes a second, but there it is. And then I just tie it right on to the frame. I do that in 4 or 5 places. Then I clip this off, and that's it. Now, of course, I grabbed an orange one, but you could get other colors. But that's a great way to cover the back, and it really makes a nice, neat little area. All right. So now, I'm going to answer your questions, and I'm going to show you something we're going to do soon. All right, so I went shopping the other day, and I came across this little guy. And I thought it would be a lot of fun to do like a poly burlap poof. We're going to use this little guy, and we're going to put ruffles on with orange. And then I have to show you this ribbon I found. Look at this ribbon. Is that not the prettiest thing? So this is why I wanted to get the orange one, because I got this ribbon and I was thinking, what am I going to do with this ribbon? It's orange. And then I found him. Oh, don't you love that ribbon? I love that ribbon. I'm ribbon obsessed. I know for sure I'm going to use this ribbon, but I'm not sure what other ribbons. And of course I'll get some little embellishments and things to go in it, but that gives you something. So you can, how do you determine, okay, just a second. You can get this at Craft Outlet. You can get this at Craft Outlet. Craft Outlet. Pretty sure you can get this at Craft Outlet. I'm not sure if they have this yet or not. I'll have to look. But that's what we'll do next Sunday. So that gives you time to get your supplies if you want to. You know what else would be really cute? I just thought of this. I think we're going to add some of this in. So this is frayed burlap. So we're going to put some of that in too. So if you want to get some of that. Alright. Thank y'all for watching.